So we've gone over some of the negative stuff that COVID has affected with the cinemas and stuff like that. But, I wanted to put on some positive vibes,
Yeah.
some positive vibes. And
Some positive vibes.
yeah, that's where gaming came to. Gaming during the COVID period has just been amazing, to be honest. Probably one of the best year of gaming, which is very weird to say because everyone's just other than that, everything's been quite depressing. But
Yeah.
gaming in general has done really well.
Yeah, I think it's been one of the only sectors during this whole pandemic that has actually been so resilient, and in a lot of cases, it's actually benefited. Obviously, from the World Health Organization, they recommended for people to do online gaming, and across the board, every stat you can find, every stat I found, it was all positive. Like you said, this has been one of the best years for gaming in terms of sales and engagement.
I know, yeah, it's been, and there's so much that has happened that, to be honest, I kind of forgot how many cool things happened in the past year in games. Just because of the drama that was happening worldwide.
Yeah.
So I found some interesting articles from multiple sources. The first one is by Unity. And if people don't know who Unity are, they basically create a game engine. So they kind of rival with Unreal Engine, so Epic Games. So a lot of people use their engine for 2D games and 3D games. And they reported that during COVID, there was a 41% increase from last year, from 2019. I think that's
playing Unity games, yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's just PC. That's just PC Unity games, yeah. Yeah, 41%, really? Yeah. And then for mobile games, because they develop mobile games as well, there was an increase of 23%.
I'm not even surprised. Everyone's just glued to their screens right now, but it's been such a positive for gaming in that sense. People are playing and streaming more than ever.
Yeah.
One of the things as well with streaming has been on the rise as well. A study by Simon Kucher highlighted that gamers who also showed an increase in the streams, 80% of people have said that they now watch streams during the lockdowns. This was compared to 57% beforehand. So you've already got a 23% increase of people watching streams. I've watched a few streams here and there. I never watched a stream before all this came to part. I didn't really have enough time to watch streams. But now it's good. I've started to really appreciate having streams on in the background and stuff.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. I love Twitch and YouTube streams.
Yeah.
I always, like you said, I always have it on the background. There's so many people that are streaming nowadays, and because that's what we have to thank as well. The people have made it quite entertaining for us during lockdown. There's always someone playing a game, regardless of the time zone you're in. And one of the biggest things, I honestly forgot, was the Travis Scott concert that was on Fortnite. Which then everyone should be like, oh, Fortnite, fuck Fortnite. But I don't care. Who would have thought that a rapper would have performed on basically a kid's game?
Yeah. He was like a giant as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen it. It was really innovative though.
No, it was.
Really
they did a good job with it. They did a really good job with it.
Yeah, that's the thing with the game industry. Just pointing back to the Simon Kucher thing, they said that there was an increase. So out of all their respondents, they interviewed 13,000 respondents over 17 different countries to study. And they found that not only did 39% say they increased their spending on video games, but 21% of the gamers suggested they were likely to spend more even after post-COVID. So the increase in people spending money in gaming, whether it's buying new hardware or transactions or new games, it's gone up across the board. When you do innovative stuff like what you mentioned with the Travis Scott and all that, gaming's really got a lot of the industry, a lot of developers, even small developers. They've got a very unique opportunity where there's not a lot of competition rather than to play a game. People can't go to a bar. They can't go to the cinema.
Yeah.
The only thing they're really competing with for entertainment is streaming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People get bored after binging, you can't binge constantly. So if you get someone hooked onto your game, you've probably got them for the next several months. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I even saw, like, you know, Aguero started streaming last year as well. Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
There's just so many random personalities that started streaming now. And they all got their own audience, and they're just all making money from streaming. It's cool to see, to be honest. It's, like I said, it's one of the better positives that's happening.
Yeah. The funny thing is as well is that it is literally recommended by the World Health Organization to not go out and physically keep that social distancing and all that. So you literally just have an excuse to spend all day doing online gaming. This is like a gaming nerd's like dream come true. They can literally say, I'm saving people's lives by staying at home and playing World at Warcraft.
Nerds have been doing it all this time, and everyone's just like jump on my bandwagon. I've been saving lives for so many years playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I've seen Minecraft videos starting to pop out. People are building the world in the last 12 months. There's some really cool videos. People are literally building the world to scale in Minecraft. That's where we are at. That's where the human race is at now, Bill. Is that we don't even need to go outside to see the world anymore.
That's insane.
We'll build a 1-to-1 scale in the world of Minecraft.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's absolutely crazy, but at the same time, I do like how it's really just brilliant. It's still keeping a lot of people together when people can't be with each other, and I think that is definitely such a positive. I mean, there's not a lot of positives to take, but for the video gaming industry, it's a massive positive that they've really helped bring people together and keep people in contact to speak to and stuff like that.
No, absolutely. That's one of the best things about gaming. That it is actually quite social, like just voice chats and stuff. Even though most communities are quite salty, like Rainbow Six and League of Legends, they're probably the saltiest communities out of all of them. But you know, there's loads of Discords now that you can talk to like loads of people. Like just joining like a semi-professional team just to want to rank up and stuff. Yeah.
You know, one thing though, we've the first several minutes or so, we've obviously been focusing on the positive.
Yeah.
There has still been a few negative impacts on the industry, and one of the things that I want to bring to your attention, is that events like E3 being cancelled or postponed. And on the face of it, you'll probably think, oh, it's not that bad, you know, they can stream the event online and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But if you actually look at it a bit closely, think about how many relationships and whatnot are developed at these sort of trade events.
No, you're right.
It's the same with me, what I do in my line of work when you go to like an event and all that, and you meet people in your industry. Yeah. It's how you make connections, and it's how you can, it can be that difference from an indie developer finding someone face to face and gaining funding. Otherwise, they won't be able to make that connection. They'll probably lose funding, probably have to delay or cancel their own projects. They can't sustain it. And I think that's definitely one area that people don't really realise at the moment. It's good to say that the streaming's been up and all that, but I feel like having trade events like E3 being cancelled and across the boards is definitely going to hinder a lot of inspiring developers.
No, yeah, you are right. Like, less more focused about seeing the new trailer, the new CGI trailer, the new demo. Just having people interact with each other and like you said, build relationships and like having these deals play out and stuff like that. That's what a lot of people have unfortunately missed out on. But I hope in this year coming forward, like they kind of, I think they've adapted to it anyway, to be honest. I feel like we've seen a lot of indie developers do really well during this pandemic, like Inner Sloth Among Us, of course.
Yeah, they broke a record back in November for the most concurrent players, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Hundreds of millions played in November. No, in total, it's ridiculous. And you're right, it's sort of two sides of a coin, isn't it? One side that they can't be making these connections at trade events like E3, meeting with other developers and publishers. But then at the same time, you've got a very unique opportunity where all you need is that one game to blow up, like Among Us did. Obviously, not every game's going to be like Among Us, but by far. But yeah, I think that's definitely. But apart from that, I can't really think of a lot of negative impacts. I really struggled. It sounds so bad to say it, but the gaming industry has come out. It's like with all the studies that's been taking place about how people are going to be reacting and how they'll be able to after everything blows over. I can't really think of a lot more negatives. It's just done really well.
I've got one, unfortunately. I do have
Oh
one.
god, what have you got?
And,
You have
and
the
it has
Bearer of
pissed
Bad
me off
News
to the
bill.
core, Lou. To the core of my being.
Oh, you don't like getting pissed
I
off.
don't,
When you
Lou.
do, it's not good.
It's
Grey
not.
clouds follow.
I become
You
Zeus.
summon them. Yeah. What have you got for us? What?
It's the scalpers, man. This year,
Ah.
scalping. I don't know why it became a trend, but any good tech, like if it was like obviously the new Xbox, PlayStation 5, all of the graphics cards that came out, like the 3000 series, they were so sick.
Yes.
And then no one in the public basically got them because all of the scalpers got them, and now they're double priced on eBay. And it's a piss take, and it's not the manufacturer's fault because most of this stuff is made in China, and apparently only 40% of factories were open because of the pandemic.
Oh yeah, it's all disrupted. Yeah.
Yeah, but people thought that was an opportunity to make money for themselves.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's annoying.
And it's annoying because I want to also upgrade my PC, though, and I can't because the parts I want are all out of stock. And if I wanted to buy the parts that I wanted, I have to pay ridiculous amounts of money to upgrade my PC. And especially, I couldn't believe the price. I mean, whenever a PlayStation or Xbox came out, having a bit of a jump in prices, it's always something. It's never new because there's always going to be that one bad parent that missed out buying it, so they need to pay. It's like that episode from The Office with Dwight when he sells those dolls.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's just what happens. But I feel like this year, especially with the stock supplies being really affected by COVID, and then just that added thing that people just want something new. Because all they've been doing is gaming. Yeah, it's really come to light with scalping for technology and for parts. And that has been a bit of a piss take because it's affected us still.
It has, man.
That's why we're more angry.
I want ray tracing, and now I can't unless I spend like £800. And I don't want to spend £800.
Yeah.
I don't have to. It's annoying.
No, you shouldn't. It's a piss take. It's an absolute piss take. Honest to God. Yeah, you're right. Scalpers have been a nightmare with what's happened. That is definitely a big negative of what's happened this year with the gaming industry. But beyond that deal, any more Zeus-like annoyance?
Nah, there isn't. To be honest, that was the only one. And I do think manufacturers will just make more, and it will just balance out. And then all the people that just bought loads, they're just going to make a loss anyway. So, I feel like it will be a positive throughout the year because manufacturers just keep up. So I'm kind of being hopeful for that end. But other than that, I feel like this year as well will be a really good year. I'm just interested to see what things would see. I'm kind of interested to see if Fortnite will do another concert. If there's no music concerts for the rest of the year, can you imagine the artists they could pull up just to do a Fortnite concert?
Oh, do you know what? I think if I had an infinite amount of money, deal, that I would do the one thing that I feel like would trigger you the most is having Kendrick appear in a Fortnite to debut his new album.
You know what? I would not care, bro. If that is that what it took for Kendrick to release an album to be on Fortnite? I would buy the skin. I'd buy every skin in the game if he just popped up for I don't even care if it was 20 minutes and it was only 3 new songs. It's something to do in the end of the day. We haven't heard a lot of new music because of touring has ended, and if games was that balance that had to bring the music industry in, then I'm all for it, to be honest.
What game would Kendrick need to appear in for you to be like, you know what? No, I'm not. I can't. What game would he have to appear in?
Oh my god, what game? It would have to be something really strange, like Animal Crossing. If
what, you would watch a Kendrick concert, Animal Crossing?
No,
you can go and fish for some fish. You can do fishing.
They don't
whilst
even
listening
speak
to Kendrick's new beats.
No, it will just break my immersion. I can't. That could never happen. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else, to be honest? But To be honest, I don't think there is. And to be honest, I think Epic Games is the only one that has the budget to bring these kind of people in.
To bring on it. Rockstar should get on it. Rockstar.
Oh yeah, that's
Put
true.
in a concert in GTA. Get like any hip hop artist and throw them into a Rockstar and do an event. There you go. Money
you know
made.
what, Lou? That's even better than Fortnite. Yeah. GTA.
That's what I mean.
That is insanely better.
Yeah. If anyone is somehow watching and they're from Rockstar, the inquiries email is available in our About Us page, and me and Bill will be happy to give you the rights for that idea.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope it will be someone good. Not naming anyone, but like, there's a lot of scrub tier artists out there, so I just want some good ones.
Yeah, we'll book a concert for GTA soon. We'll put our dream concert together.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.